while the snowball is on. You should be able to hear me, folks, whoever's going to be listening to this. Just taking the character here, and don't mind all that whatever that is. Just taking the character I've already designed and drawn, and now I'm just trying to put her in a different position. So I did the character model so I can know her size, shape, color, outfit, and all that kind of stuff. And now that I do, I'm just going to take what I got and just put her in a different position. Yes. And so now I just got to bring the hips down a little bit more. Let's actually go ahead and take a look at how she looks, how the pose looks. It's not bad. So her legs are actually extended out straight down right now. So what we're gonna do is actually bring her legs up. Phrasing, by the way. Bring her legs up and have her bend at the knee right here, so you can see the muscle in her calf. And then her foot is just gonna droop down right there, something like that. And then her other leg is also gonna come up like she's gonna have her knees together very closely, but the leg that's under the one in front is gonna be even more bent. In fact, you probably won't even see all of this, but we're still gonna draw a decent kind of outline just so we can see in our visual mind's eye kind of what's going on. So now let's take a look at that. Now she should seem like she's sitting down. And actually, let's take a step even further and draw like a little seat behind her, just like right up under where it would be, because we want to imagine she's actually sitting on something. She's the woman in charge. So let's have her sitting like she's in charge. And her seat's gonna come around like this. And since her arms are extended out like they're sitting on something, we're gonna put like some kind of like a armchair thing under her hands too, to give it like a surface of something she's sitting on. I haven't really decided what kind of chair she's gonna be sitting in, but it doesn't really matter as long as we get the shapes down to make everything visually make sense. Because honestly, let's go ahead and play with that a little bit. It's gonna be like a platform kind of thing. It's gonna come down. She's gonna have some tigers right here. That's cool. Actually, let's make it more curved. I think that's even cooler. Even cooler design aspect. Let's have it coming out like that. And there's no real need to draw that all over again. Let's just go ahead and copy and paste that, flip it, boom. And I did not copy that very well, but we got shortcuts for that. All right, so let's kind of put some more into her chair here, her little. I think that's enough as far as a surface for the chair to be on. And it's going to extend out. And this is the floor here in front of her. And this is, like I said, we're going to have the tigers beside her. Let's go ahead and just give that more room for the tigers. Lions and tigers and bears and all that. Now let's go ahead and draw in some like bamboo poles or bamboo sticks with the flames on it. It's gonna have like a bowl. Just a real crude shape. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just something to get a good idea. And just fire coming out. Fire. Let's go ahead and take another one of those and put it over. Actually, let's go ahead and group that, copy it, paste. Let's put another one like right here. And let's take both of these two, copy them, flip them, put them on the other side, and really build the scene, make it feel full. expand out our view a little bit. Let's go and turn her off. Yeah, that looks cool. All right, let's put in, actually we can turn off the character design. Don't really need a lot here. We already got an idea of what she's gonna look like. We'll fill in a couple of more, I'm just gonna put the dress coming down right here a little bit. It's gonna come off of her legs a little bit. I don't want to cover up the front leg too much because I want to show that she keeps the front leg uncovered. Let's draw some fabric going over here. Not a lot of detail. Again, don't want to get too crazy on this stage. This is just a planning stage. I believe there's gonna be like a tent. The client said there's gonna be a tent back here behind her. Honestly, this drawing the tent kind of bugs me a little bit because it doesn't really make sense to have like a, I guess it's gonna be a big tent. Maybe make it bigger. Let's make it real big, because when I think of a tent outside, it doesn't really, maybe the tent is open at the top and it's gonna be drawn back. So it's gonna be a lot of fabric bunched up right here. It's gonna be tied off somewhere up here, quite possibly. See, that makes more sense to me. That makes a lot more sense. So let's do our copy, paste, flip again. Yeah, I like that. Very menacing, very dark. So with that being said, we're probably gonna move her back a little bit. And actually what we're doing, we're making the tent bigger because we're setting the scene a little bit here. Actually before we do that, I don't want to do that just yet because she's already sized to the character design that I've already done. So we don't want to mess that up just yet. But what we will do is go ahead and fill the tent in a little bit more. Give it that depth. Make it feel like we're really in there. Zoom in a little bit. I didn't check it today. I checked it yesterday. So what we're gonna do, we're not gonna draw on it. Let's just draw on another bar right here for the tent. Let's do some bars. What we're not gonna do is draw the servants of the tent. We could do some fabric things here. Let's draw another bar, fabric, 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 bar. Let's draw the bottom of the tent, the bottom here, close it off. So that's good, actually. I think that's a good start. We still gotta draw the tigers. Didn't draw the tigers, but we'll do the tigers last, most likely, because drawing another animal is going to get pretty involved. We don't want to mess with that too much yet and get ourselves too don't want to get too complicated just yet. We're not there yet for that. So we're just gonna round this out a little bit more. All right, so save that. I'm just gonna draw some more details. I get a little carried away with drawing too many details. I shouldn't be drawing because it's not necessary. But I do like to plan out some of these things. Draw her nose. We can at least see where some of the stuff is gonna go. She's pissed. She's like, why is you here bothering me? And you can't see the other eye. We don't want to see the other eye. But we can at least draw in some of these other details we know is going to be there. Since it's still the preliminary, we can't make any mistakes. It just makes me wonder why I never really got into comics, like drawing the comics as much. Because I've always wanted to, but then I never really did it. I've always had the desire for it. And it's like, I just... So what? King's Dominion, is that that's just another area around there? Like around, oh, really? Yeah. Ooh, that is sexy. And see, this is why we built the entire character design before we even started the animation illustration or whatever, because we want to know exactly what she looks like, how she poses, the feeling of the character and everything. Nope, don't want to put too many lines in the face and start looking old. Then give her arm bangles. She has nothing on her hands. She's barefooted. She's barefooted. Got some cloths. Clothuses right there. Yeah, that's good. I don't think we need to put much of anything else on this. The tigers, yeah, we're not gonna mess with the tigers yet. I'll do the tigers some other time. I'll do that later. All right, so now that we have this, actually, hold on. I wonder if we can, her hair, if we can take her hair and actually have it come down. So it's not just in the same pose. I wonder if we can have it like, I don't know. Yeah, let's do that. We can see more of the hair and it look very full. We want to see the color. We want to see it all. Yeah, that's good. All right, so let's stop there. And on the next video, we will we'll start doing the actual illustration, the final illustration, and then the steps after that, we'll put color to it. So the final illustration is going to be her and her surroundings, and then after that, we'll put color to it. And then we'll animate the fire and we'll animate the colors flickering back and forth from the fire, so that it'll give a feeling of it'll be a small amount of motion, but it'll still give that feeling of darkness and creepiness and mystery all in the same time. So yeah, see you then.